Well, we're back again, and you're listening low on the Listen to Low Show, brought to you by Sweet Fire Production, and today by XY Sports, brought to you live right here in the studio with your boy Coach Low, because you are listening low. And remember, you never know. If you don't listen with two ears and one mouth, you never know what you might miss when you're listening low. The motivation quote of today is fishing lessons. That's the quote, fishing lesson. That's the word, fishing lesson. That's the statement. The statement today is fishing lesson. F-I-S-H-I-N-G. Fishing. We're going to teach you how to fish today. We're going to teach you the lessons that come when learning how to fish. So a lot of people don't know how to fish. They know how to throw out the bait, but they don't know how to reel it back in. They don't know how to prepare the bait. They don't know how to put the bait on the hook. They don't even know how to put the string on the pole. They don't even know how to set up. They don't know how to wind it out or wind it in. They don't know the difference from throwing it out there, casting back and forth, or throw it out there, let it catch, roll it in, let them run. Roll them in, let them run. What are you doing? Are you rolling them in and then letting them run, then pull them back? Are you letting them fall and picking them back up? What lessons are you teaching your athlete? What lesson are you teaching your kids? Is it a fishing lesson? Or is one that you just go to the store and buy the fish? See, that's the easy way around. That's the instant gratification, the instant way to buy it. Grab it, take it home, cook it. No one wants to really work for it. They don't want to eat that meal and say, man, I work hard to catch this fish. I put countless hours in to catch this fish. Now I'm going to eat this fish with pride. I'm going to eat this fish because I put all my hard work, blood, sweat, and tears out there in the sun, dirt, snakes everywhere, just trying to get that fish. Especially on the side of a bank or side of a pasture, or like I used to do back in the day. Because back in the days, we used to go about there's a thing called the pasture. We were so strong and so, crazy that we didn't care about the environment we was in. We knew we wanted a fish. Well, no one really took us to fish. We watched people, but we tried ourselves. Because there really wasn't many people out there to teach us. My father didn't teach us how to fish. Grandfather tried to teach us how to fish, but he was busy working. So we did it on our own. So we go out there and we found a pole, or a long limb, or a hard limb, bamboo, and find some string tied up to the top, go in the ground, dig up the worm, put the worm on it, and throw it out there and hope we grab a fish. We taught ourselves. We didn't have fishing lessons. We taught ourselves how to fish. There was no such thing as running to the store just to buy the fish, because we didn't have the money to go buy the fish. So we in the pasture fishing. And I remember one day we sat there, we throwing it out, and my friend caught one. Poured it in, we got one. Now everybody want to catch one now. So everybody asking him, how did you catch that fish? What did you do different? And he said, I just sat there and I was patient. He said, I put my bait on, I threw it out there, I waited and I was patient. And it caught and I snatched it and I got that hook in his mouth, and he got a catfish actually. I'm sitting down, well, let me be patient. Them other boys like, let me be patient. So I was sitting on buckets with a pole in the water, patient, waiting to catch the fish. That fishing lesson came from watching others, asking others how they did it. But at the same time, you have to be aware of your surrounding, because there's others and other things trying to attack you. We didn't have no people trying to attack us back in them days. Everybody together, because we all want the same thing, a fish to eat, because we didn't have the money to go buy the fish. But you know what? We had to be smart. Someone had to watch out for one, water moccasin snakes. Someone had to watch out for what? Big ants that's coming through. Somebody had to watch out for what? Anything wild was coming. They had to watch out. So not only we had a watch person, we had someone patiently, doing his part. Someone watch out for the wild animals coming. Then the last thing, we had to watch out for alligators. So just imagine, right? You're in elementary school. You're out there at a pasture. You're throwing the bait out, and somebody got to watch for alligators. Somebody watching for snakes, and somebody patient waiting on the fish. That was a lesson within itself. We were self-taught, self-made, hard-working men. What going on in your house? Are you teaching your athlete how to fish or how to go out and learn how to fish? Are we teaching your sons them things? Teaching your daughters them things? What are we teaching? What are we showing? What lessons are they truly learning? Or are we just letting them run through us? We can't allow our kids, our athletes, to get caught up in a society today. How the culture is going today. How the social media dictates the world. We have to still have some morals. We still have to have some lessons to teach them. No morals, no lesson, no guidance, no awareness, no patience equals failure. 100% procrastination equals failure. 100% instant gratification equals failure. And failure brings mental problems. I'm going to throw it in on the podcast today, like everybody that's probably talking about it, Shedeur Sanders. What's going on with him? Why did all the NFL teams, all the media, all the platform is saying that he's not worthy of getting drafted first round, second round, or third round? Why? Ask that question. Why? Some say it's because what's going on with his father, Deion Sanders. Some say it's because his performance. Some say it's a combination of both. What's the lesson here? What's the lesson? Did Deion Sanders teach him how to fish the right way? Or did he show him how to fish the wrong way? Because there's so many ways you can fish now. Because there's two ways I talk about fishing. The one in the pasture with the bamboo pole with a string and a worm that we dig in the ground to find the worm. But that's the one that you get on the charter boat. That's the one you got a captain, the rods, the bait, the food, everything's on the boat. All you have to do is pay $119 per person. You get on the boat, you go 100 miles out, and you then let the captain do his work. You sit back and talk, you sit back and chill, and just enjoy the ride. All of a sudden, they start slagging. Now, all you have to do, you didn't bring nothing with you on the boat, but you got and your credit card. You jumped in the seat, and you did work now. You did work. But most of the work had already been done for you. The boat, the rods, the fish, the lunch, the bait. It's already done for you. They knew where to go. Instant work. You just go there. But now you got to do a little work. So look at Shedeur. Was the platform laid out for him already with his father? Did Deion set the platform, set the stage for him, put him in a higher place instead of let him totally earn it from the bottom to the top? Did he always make sure he's in a situation where he always going to be successful? Did he not let him fall at all? That's a big question we have to ask him. Everybody see all the glamorous and the hype and the motivational quotes and everything that Deion do. And the brand, they say he impact the community. He impact the world. He impact football. He impact Colorado. But did he do it with the right fishing lesson for his sons? Did his son work hard? Of course. But did he work hard in the pasture where he dig up for his baits, put it on a bamboo pole, put the string on there, watching for the alligator, watching for the snake? Or did he just get on that charter boat and reel him out, or reel him in, let him run and bring him back? I got a catch. Then he get done, and now he go get off the charter boat, give it, the captain come, give it to the chef. The chef clean it, slice it, and make some fish steak and cook it for you. Wow. What lesson was that? What lesson was taught in that? Or did he do like we did? Catch it, patiently catch it. Once we caught it, what did we do? We grabbed it, went home to our grandmother, and she knocked the scales off. Knocked the scales off. Scale popping everywhere. You just nasty. She telling you, get one. We skeleton. Cut off the head. Slice down the middle. Pull out the guts. Wash it off and clean it off. Slap it in the flour, salt, and pepper. Put it in the grease and let it cook. Wait on it to come out and eat your hard work. Fruits to your hard labor. What fishing lesson are you teaching? What fishing lesson did Dion teach? Hard work equals fun. But ain't no fun when you lose. Big expectations can be disappointing. Not letting your kid or your athlete fall, coaches and parents, not great. Sometimes you gotta let them fall. It says even in the Bible, an image. Thou left focus on an image. It's doing the wrong thing. We have to go with what's authentic. I give an example. And this is why I tell everybody. Stay away from all believers who live idle lives and don't follow tradition they receive from us. From you that you ought to imitate us. We work hard day and night, so we would not be a burden to any of you. We want to give you an example to follow. Think about that there. These are on loneliness too. That's what it said. Stay away from all believers who is idle lives and don't follow the tradition. The tradition way is fishing lesson. Teach them how to fish. Or they go teach themselves and hard work how to fish. So when they get rewarded, it's worth the reward. It's a benefit. They appreciate it. This is a tough situation in any setting. In this setting, this is a tough situation. Right now, the football and the sports world is a setting where things are changing from ball to money. It's a tough situation in that setting. And the reason are many reasons. There's so many reasons that this is a tough situation. So many reasons. And we have to make sure that we know the main purpose for our athlete. We have to make sure we set them up for success and not for failure. We got to teach them how to fish and not how to just go buy the fish or sit on a charter boat and let the fish come out the easy way and somebody chop it up for them and feed them to them. Which way are you fishing? What lesson are you teaching? I was reading this passage the other day, and it was saying, it's pretty cool. Put my glass on this and said, the reason are many, not the least of which are that people tend to make political hay when the discussion on how much, how long, and to whom to give arises. But the reality is that when people are continually giving things, they tend to lose a sense of personal responsibility for their lives. We're giving them everything. We think about it, what's going on. We give them the money before they start producing, right? We put the carriage before the hearse, right? We give them the money, they get that, and then when they don't produce, guess what happened? They forget their responsibility. Their responsibility was to continue to work hard, continue being great, and win some games, and be successful, have great stats, be a leader, turn up at your new school, turn up at your new job, or what the case might be. But that's what happened when you give it to them so many things before they earn it. They forget their responsibilities. Retiring jerseys, and you didn't even graduate yet? You haven't even went to NFL yet? You know, I'm ready to retire in the jersey. Why not wait, let that comeback be something special, even more special? Y'all didn't win a championship. You didn't win nothing. You didn't go to battle in the bowl game. So all you did was what? Won some more games that you number one. Colorado was not the first time they wasn't a winning team. Cordell Stewart was a great quarterback at Colorado. He played years back there. They won games. So why they went to a national championship back in the day. So this is the first time they ever been successful? No. So why retiring jersey right now? It ain't even over yet. Giving it to them before they truly understand it. and before they really respect it. And that's why they start losing responsibilities, stop doing the things that they're supposed to do in their life. I think it goes even beyond the political realm to the social as well. Whether people perform good deeds poorly or well, it doesn't matter. How we impact those around us is just as important as the act itself. So if you don't take situation and pick yourself up and understand why, you're gonna have a problem. People are looking, people are watching. They just set a huge example in the NFL that you know no man is bigger than them. The only person bigger than NFL is God. Think about that. But no man's bigger. So I hope this is a true lesson. I hope everybody understand that lesson itself. In most instances, I tell you this right here, and how we view them as objects of our largest or smallest thing, or how we view them as a friend that's in need, how we view them as an athlete that's in need, how we view them as a coach and a player relationship. It's also important that in how they view themselves while they were there and when they leave. So let's go back. I'm saying that in the stage of what's going on in this football world. How Cam Ward did things versus Shedeur did things. How Cam Ward came in there, you know, his dress code, his preparation, you know, what he did, his support, his family, first round. Then how the image, that's it, there you go again, the image versus the authentic. We have to continue to make sure our athletes understand that it still comes down to authentic ways, the way God wanted to be. He gave us a tool. He gave every kid, a lot of athletes, a tool to be great, to use their tool, use their ability to go to college, get a degree, and somebody else pay for it. It wasn't intended for anything different, but we allowed it to. The freedom and the rights allow us to do it different. People might not agree to what I'm telling you, but certainly after a natural disaster, what happened? People immediately concerned is where their next meals are or where it's coming from. That's clear. It's clearly proven that when someone expects something big and it don't go their way and they didn't do things authentic, now they worry about, okay, what's next? What I'm going to do? Where I'm going to go? These athletes and these parents are making choices for their kids. They put them in the colleges. They run for the money. They put the money first. They leave in one school, go to another school. They're going here, and all of a sudden you end up at no school. The kids just went from a Power 4 to FCS to a D2 to the military or nowhere. That's what's starting to happen, whether you know it or not. I want you guys to understand what's happening. So now what's next? Where I'm going now? What I'm going to do? I got so many kids at home right now that came home, got to win the portal. They finished that last year, and now they got nowhere to go. Nobody picked them up. They're still in the portal. Now you got to pay for college. Well, hello. Ain't you the same one that moms couldn't pay for back then and can't pay for it now? Ain't you the same one that only had 2 offers back then? Ain't you the same one that couldn't get in school because you're academic? Ain't you the same one mama's battle could come to the game because she don't have the money? But now all of a sudden, you want to move around with not thinking. We are not thinking. We have to, you say how you want to say it. You look how you want to look. I'm giving it to you, putting you guys in your life. It's clear that when the kids don't make it, they fail, and then nobody know how to pick them up, and they looking for the next meal. I tell you, it's clear as that. I can't say no better than that. But let me ask you this question. Is providing food the best or the most complete resolution? Do we just give it to them? Is that the most complete resolution? No, let's just give it to them. Let's go ahead and give them to them right now. Or still let them fall and let them get themselves up. Once the crisis situation passed, we must be focused on allowing people to maintain dignity and helping them grow in their sense of accountability and self-worth. It's the difference between giving a man a fish and teaching him to fish. It's how we will help our friends, our athletes, our coaches, our players. This is how we do it. Teach them to fish instead of giving them a fish. That's the part of what I respect about World Vision. It is an enormous organization, provide humanitarian aid around the globe, both in crisis and in other times. But it is always done with an international focus on leaving the recipient not only immediately value, but better able to deal with the world moving forward. They try to assist, but leave interaction or help build an infrastructure or economy that provide an opportunity going forward. Their goal is to never provide assistance and then leave a vacuum behind. I read that right there from the Tony Dungy book, and there's one thing he said about the world vision. I don't know if the world vision now to just destroy the world, destroy who? I'm going to say this right here and take how you want to say it. It's designed to destroy black athletes from sports. Sports was the way out. Basketball, it was the way out. Football was the way out. All the other sports wasn't the way out. Soccer, baseball, volleyball, lacrosse, tennis, golf, that wasn't a way out of the hood, the projects, low income area. That wasn't a way out because they don't give them money like that. When it comes to basketball and football, mainly football, is the way out. I mean, trying to tell me that each team got 100 players on the team and they can put 85 on scholarship. That was the way out. That was the way out of the ghetto, out of the hood. If kids had to pay for college, always, they'll never get in. If they do get in, the parents will be in debt. They have to pay loans. Now they're in debt when they get out. Now you can't get a decent house, car, or job because you're in debt. You owe this money, you owe that money. But now it's starting to come where it's not a way out anymore. 7 high school kids going to go into the, get drafted, get picked up for high school. I might want to say get drafted. Let's forget getting scholarships. That's over. 7 high school players going to get drafted to go play college. That's it. And the other going to get invited to go play on the lower level. So there's drafting, that's invited. You're invited to work out, and you're drafted to go play on the team in college now from high school. That's the new format. There ain't no more, get a scholarship, you going to Alabama. No. You getting drafted to go to Alabama, we're going to pay you some money. And then you'll go to Ferris State. We invite you to come here to work out and make the team, and you're going to pay us some money. The game have changed. The game have changed. Make sure that you understand the game have changed. Let me tell you something that Tony Dungy said was kind of cool. He said, we do people in a disservice. We do people a disservice when they begin to believe that, aside from God's plan and involvement in their lives, they don't have to take personal responsibility for their lives. We need to ensure that our system equips them to thrive in the future and that we don't force people to abdicate their responsibility for their own well-being. Friends, help friends get to a better place in their life by lifting them up as needed along the way, but allowing them to set the course for themselves. Help your friend, help them get up, teach them, show them how to fish. So you show them how to fish and they fall, you can show them again. But if you don't show them and they fall, now you're going to forcing. You went from showing to forcing. Because you're trying to get up, you got to do this, you got to do that. Now you're forcing. Don't force them when they fall. Unless you give them the lesson to prevent them from falling. Because sometimes you can give them the lesson and they still fall. But if they fail for the first time, after you did everything, they do everything you told them to do, and you taught them well, they get back up. It's saying like they say in the Bible, train a kid in the right way through Christ, and when he get old, he won't stay too far from home. If you bring him right back, he comes back because you train him right. So when he get old, he coming back, it's okay. He don't go too far. But if you don't train him that way, and you don't teach him, and you don't give him the right lessons, he ain't coming back. He down a rabbit hole and it's over. Sports is kind of down a rabbit hole. So you got to make sure that you the one that can get out of, don't get in that rabbit hole. You got to sit on top of that hole. Because once you go in that hole with everyone else, once you get trapped with the money, put the money before the athlete, student, instead of student athlete, you put athlete before student, you're in the rabbit hole. You're screwed. You better keep it up top and put the main focus as being a student. That is one of the biggest keys. We all need a helping hand at times. We know that. We know we need a helping hand. We all need someone to come alongside us with all the time. We need help. We need someone beside us. If you're able to contribute a gift to someone who needs it, then do it. Just make sure that you are not applying a temporary fix, but empowering people to become more responsible once they are on their own. So empower your athlete, empower your kid to be more responsible when they're on their own. Character is huge. Don't let your character weigh in on your athlete or your son character or your daughter character. Don't let him feed off you because he's a product of an environment. What he see, he do. What he do, he seen. Show me your friends. I show you your future. Who you hang around, who you become. Because now you want what they want. If they want to go against all God's ways, that's what they're going to become. If you want to do it by yourself. Be yourself. Everyone else is taken. Don't go in the same path to everyone else. If you're raised by mama and daddy to be a young man, a husband, a father, then a football player, and that's where you were raised, be it. If you're raised to be something different, that's what you're going to be. If you're raised to go to church on Sunday, go. If you're raised to pray at night, pray for food, do it. That's the key. If you're ready to be successful, go to school, go to college, do it. If you're raised that it's okay not to go to school, not to be successful, then that's what you're going to be. I see it everywhere. That is the key. And the uncommon key is this. It's wonderful to be able to immediately alleviate needs in a crisis. But think of ways you might be able to offer something that has a long-term payoff. God created everyone unequally for a purpose. You must help others fulfill their purpose as well. Everyone was different. Everybody had a different purpose in life. I know my purpose in life. I said when I was in high school, I'm going to be a coach and a businessman. That's what I said. I'm going to be a coach, I'm going to be a businessman. Today, I'm a coach. Then I'm a businessman. Then I'm a mentor. That was my purpose in life, and that's what I've been doing now since 1991. What is your purpose? Besides being a good husband, a good father, a good man, a good player, a good lesson, a good teacher, a good coach, a mentor, a trainer, what's your purpose? Is your purpose going to help others fulfill their purpose? Are you helping others fulfill their purpose, or are you setting them up for failure, coaches? Are you setting them up for failure, parent? What are you setting them up for? When all said and done, when it ends, the mental side wins. Is he mentally strong? Is she mentally prepared? Is she mentally ready? Can I sleep at night without tossing all night? Can I wake up in the morning and say I'm the greatest? What is their mindset? The mindset of greatness? The character of greatness? What is it? What are you putting into their life every day? When you go to work, when you go home, when you get back home, what are you putting in their life? Are you allowing them to follow the image because of the money? Are you allowing them to show the band, get the money? Are you allowing them to show it on their body instead of respecting their body to get the money? Are you allowing them to get on social media and knock people down, people and talk about people bad to get the money? Are you allowing them to be a different person in the body than the body that God gave them? You allow them to be the opposite to get the money. Are you putting them in a situation to fail? That is the ultimate key. Not to put them in a bad situation. Put them in a situation where they can reach their potential, reach their goal, and understand their purpose and follow their purpose in life. This your boy, Coach Low for Life, a.k.a. the mentor, a.k.a. the coach, a.k.a. the dad. And you are listening to Low on the Listen to Low show, brought to you every Monday at 7 p.m. Like us, share it, subscribe. Sweet Fire Production, brought to you by XY Sport, GNC, Shock Doctor, Sales Speed Training, You Are Athlete, FBU, all support the vision and the passion and the purpose in life that came from the man himself. Jesus Christ. See you guys next week.